If you are a coach, a female minister, a visionary woman, a leader, a founder, or even the first lady across the globe, this video is for you. Listen to me. The greatest battle you will have to fight is between what you are now and what you are capable of becoming. Napoleon Hill said, there is no limitation anywhere. Every man's limitation is his mindset. And my grandfather David Oyedepo said that there is no mountain anywhere. Every man's mountain is his ignorance. Think about it. Today, I want to speak to you on something very crucial. And that's why I said, if you are a leader, welcome to my space. Because I believe that today, you are going to learn something that will shift your mind. In just a few minutes, I will help you, show you the transformation framework, okay, that will help you emerge to global relevance. And you don't want to miss it. Remember, Dr. Miles Monroe said that when you do not know the purpose of a thing, then abuse is inevitable. So this is why you should know why you are existing in the first place, and you should know the how to navigate. Okay, there's a scripture that says, the labor of a fool wearied him because he doesn't know the way to the city. You are welcome once again. My name is Coach Jane Austin, and my mandate is clear. Transform ordinary individuals into global leaders. Help establish leaders, sustain relevance, and build impactful legacy. All right? And how do we achieve that? Through coaching and mentorship. And we are dominating the media. All right? Now, listen. The Lord told me, He said that a lot of people, so many people were, influential yesterday. 10 years ago, they were so influential in their mountain of influence. But today, they have declined. And He said that, and those people have 3 major challenges. Number 1, they lack long-term clarity of their vision. Number 2, they lack systems. Number 3, they lack, structures. And that is why we are here to teach you how you can discover your purpose, build your calling, build your calling and sustain your impact and build impactful legacy. And in this series, we are showing you the roadmap to global relevance. And it's very important that you build a growth mindset. And you know that the ministry or the business, okay, or the calling that God has given to you is beyond the kitchen framework. You can be in the kitchen and touch the end of the earth, but do not remain in the kitchen. You can start from the kitchen, but do not remain there. You can start in a small shop, but do not remain there. Now, have you ever wondered why someone spoke to me the other day? And she said, Coach Jane, if it is prayer, I'm a prayer warrior. All right? She said, Coach Jane, just give me a few minutes, all right? All right. She said, Coach Jane, if it is prayer, I'm a prayer warrior. She said, if it's fasting, I'm a fasting guru. I have worked hard. But the challenge is that my ministry is not growing. My business, I've started several businesses that didn't work. Where am I missing it? Coach Jane, I have never missed my consecration. I mean, I'm not sinning. So she told me all that, yet she was experiencing high-level stagnation. Now, does that sound like you? Listening to me as a leader, and you're like at some point in your life, and you're like, I have done all I could. I'm not seeing result. And maybe the members in your church are no more growing. Maybe they are declining, and you're seeing your impact is declining, and you're like, what am I doing wrong? And currently, you have burnout. You feel limited. You feel limited. Okay, you feel like you want to disconnect from the vision. You feel like you don't want to continue again because you're not getting you're not getting the results that you desire. All right, so what if I told you that there is a framework that can help you go through, that can help you achieve much in just a few times. It's called the mental development framework. Obviously, a lot of people, after they have given their life to Christ, after receiving Jesus, they feel that the work is done. The work is done in the spiritual, but there is something you need to know to transport your divine inheritance to your physical equivalent or physical experience. All right. Meanwhile, as you're watching me right now, go ahead and share this video to somebody. All right. Share this video to somebody who wants to get blessed this morning. Share the video. Share your video. Come on, share this video to a visionary woman, an influencer, global first ladies. Share it to the captains of industry. Share them to women in your space, the visionary women across the globe. Come on, go ahead and share this video to someone who wants to be blessed today. All right. So we are going to be looking at all right, go ahead, share the video as I'm speaking now. Go ahead, share the video. Share the video, share the video. Go on, share the video to somebody who wants to evolve to global impact or to global relevance. All right, go ahead and share the video. Go ahead and share the video. I can see some of you are online and you are sharing the video already. Come on, let's go on and share the video. Go on, sharing as well. All right, go on, share the video in all your platforms. All right. Okay. All right, go on and share. 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 All right. Share the video to somebody who wants to get blessed. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So, okay. Share the video right away to somebody. Share the video, share the video, share the video. All right. Okay, go on. All right, so here we go. So we are going to be looking at the framework that I'm going to be sharing with you has helped me. Right? If you know my story before, you know my life was so limited years ago. Years ago, my life was so limited. My life was so limited. My life was so limited years ago. All right. But I choose not to let my pain define me. I choose not to let anything define me that I was going through. And I choose to evolve. And the framework that has helped me is what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video, even right here today. It is called mental transformation. The principle of mental transformation. This principle can move you from a zero to hero. All right. Now, a lot of people have gone to school. They've even graduated, but they have relaxed. They've developed what I call cold feet. They have become like moving van. All right. They don't want to grow. They don't want to stretch. They don't want to evolve, you know. Yeah. So, and yeah, so they don't want to evolve. Yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so a lot of people have developed cold feet. They don't want to evolve. They're just there. They're just there. They're just there. And as a result, the business suffers. The business suffers. The business suffers. The ministry suffers. Yeah, God did not design you to be stagnated. You are designed to grow. You are designed to progress. You are designed to bear much fruit. All right. So, but the challenge is that if you are mentally stuck or if you are mentally limited, you are not going to grow. You are going to keep moving in the circle. All right. All right. So let's go. Let's begin the journey. All right. For those of you who have shared the video, thanks very much and congratulations. All right. So yeah. Let's go. Now, what is the benefit of developing a mental transformation? I just share with you a few benefits of why you should transform your mind. Why should I renew my mind? Why should I renew my mind as a leader? All right. Why should I renew my mind? Number one is it increase inner peace. It increase inner peace. Why should I renew my mind? It will give you peace of mind. When your mind is transformed from the fixed mindset to the growth mindset, what happens is it boosts your self-esteem. Number two, it enhances resilience. A renewed mind, you know, will help you navigate challenges. It enhances resilience. Number three, it improves relationships. When you have your mind on a growth mindset and you are transformed, people of like minds begin to look for you. People begin to want to collaborate with you. Right? So, but if you are stuck in the smallness of your nothingness, you will see that people are not going to come to you. Some calibers of people, someone told me, I've always dreamed to have visionaries in my platform. I've always dreamed to have big people come to my space in my church. But all the people I have are just local women. I say they are not local women. The challenge is that you, as the bearer of bearer of this vision, is not transformed. You know, you are the one with the mandate. You are the one with the oil. If you are not mentally developed, people of large capacity cannot come to your space. In fact, when you preach, it's going to be boring in their ears because you're not making sense. You know, you're not making sense. When you preach or when you speak in any platform, or, you know, you cannot connect with them because the way you speak, the way you relate, the way you digest topics or subjects, some certain matter looks boring to them. And so I want to say that as much as the Holy Ghost, the one who is sent to the church to empower us, has a role to play, but you have a major role to play. And this is why he said, do not be conformed to this world, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The Bible didn't mention the Holy Ghost there. The Spirit gives the empowerment, but the Holy Ghost is not going to read your book for you. All right? Yes, you have to be the one to create a growth routine. And I've seen people call me and say, Coach Jane, I don't know. When I want to read a book, I can't finish the book. I get tired. When I want to read Bible, as soon as I open the first chapter, sleep will just come. When I want to do, at least I build some spiritual routine, even exercise, I get so tired. Whatever thing that must move me forward, I get so tired. I said, you see, the truth is you have not built a structure around about that. And that was what I was battling with. I had to pray before now, to pray. I want to pray. It's in the place of prayer. That's when sleep will come. All this while, no sleep. It's in the place of reading Bible. That's when sleep will come. That was then. But I had to intentionally set up systems. We call it growth systems that will be able to help you to move your life forward. Now, we are still looking at the benefit of mental transformation. The next one is it boosts your self-confidence. If you're having broken self-esteem, it's as a result that there are some things you have not built in. There's some light you have not gotten about you. As a result, you still feel small. The next one is that it reduces stress and anxiety. It reduces stress and anxiety. The next one is, of course, we look at it increases joy and contentment. We are looking at the principle, the benefit of mental transformation. The next one, proactive problems. How? It helps you to solve problems immediately when they come. Next one, it gives you a stronger sense of purpose. It gives you a stronger sense of purpose. The next one is what? It sustains personal growth. When you are mentally transformed, it sustains it sustains your mental capacity. All right. All right, thank you so much. All right, so the next thing we are going to be looking at, what are the principles? I know you may be waiting, like, how do I develop myself? I want to, as a leader, it's very important that you develop, in fact, you engage on constant self-development. A lot of people say, my job is too tight. I'm too busy in my job. Well, often I will tell them, why not apply the principle, the quote of Jim Rohn, Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn said, work on yourself more than you work on your job. Now, obviously, a lot of people have not been promoted in their space, their workplace for years, and the salary is still small. So if you're being promoted and just 10,000 is added, it's not much. All right. So, but that means that because Elle Nightingale said that what you are being paid in your workplace is in direct proportion to the impact or the inputs you're making in that workplace. And so what does that mean? It means that if you contribute more to the workplace, the organization will not want to miss you. Thereby, in order to keep you, they have to increase your pay. So it is not God who determines how much you're going to be paid. It is you who determine your pay by the law of cause and effect. If you go identify more problems in your mountain of influence and begin to profess the solution to these problems, you will see the amount of wealth that will come to you. So that's the same how powerful the law of mental transformation is. Now, what are the principles? Number one, identify and challenge negative thoughts. If you want to transform your mind, the very first thing is to identify and challenge negative thoughts. I call it auto-suggestion. Now, where you will stay, and then the auto-suggestion will suggest to you that you are ugly, and that you're small, that you are not loved. All right? So you have to challenge those thoughts that makes you feel small. You need to challenge the thought. The next one is that replace the lies with truth. For you to replace lies with truth, you need to know the truth. I believe the very best truth you can ever see is from the word. He said, your word have I hidden in my heart that I might not sin against you, not my certificate, but your word. So you have to replace a lie with the word. That means you have to be a student of a word. The next one, of course, is regularly meditate on positive words, positive stories, positive words, positive testimonies, and practice gratitude. Practice gratitude, you know. There are times that life will give you lemon. You just thank God for the lemon, that you know that the lemon is going to turn to lemonade. Not as though you are happy that you have been frustrated, but you just give thanks that, Lord, I'm thanking you because my situation is not going to remain like this. You just thank God because this is not going to be your forever situation. It shall come to pass. The next one, of course, you have to engage on what in mindfulness awareness. Mindfulness awareness comes in where you create time to master your rhythm. You create time to master you. You just create time and think and reflect about you. Why not stop reflecting on the negative aspect of your life, on the limited version of you? Why can't you think and ponder on the strength and strong version of you that may not have been physically in your experience, but on your inside, you know that this is your potential. You know that you have the potential to become the first lady of Nigeria or the first lady in any part of the world. You have the potential to build an empire. The potential is there on your inside. You know that this is who you are designed to be. You know that this is who you are possibly can become. So why not meditate on that person that you have not seen? Why not meditate on the you on the inside that you believe can evolve, can become better, and take your eyes off the you that is limited, the you that has failed several times, the you that have been heartbroken, the you that have been disappointed. Why not take your eyes off that you and put your mind on the you that can become globally celebrated? You know, that is something that has changed my mind, and I learned it from my mentors. And they say, whatever you feed your mind on will multiply, will enlarge. Whatever you feed your mind on from time to time become larger. And so if I feed my mind on the me on the inside, who will stand before kings and not before men, that version of me will emerge someday, and that become my experience. Guard your input, and of course pray and seek spiritual guidance. And the number 8 is set clear intentions for and goals. Set clear intention and goals, and practice forgiveness. Very important. We are looking at mental transformation for global relevance. And the last one I'm going to be sharing with you on this benefit is embrace continuous learning. Now, embrace continuous learning. Now, on your journey to mental transformation, learning is crucial. Visualizing a destiny. Now, this is one of the secrets that the Lord helped me to be able to break the yoke of poverty limitation. For 35 years, I was on a standstill. 35 years, no strategy, no platform, no voice, no identity, no nothing. You know, the principle of visualization is in the word. It's a word says that I saw a rod of an almond tree. Say you have seen well. Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 10 to 12. So you have to be intentional about sitting down to envision. We are not doubting the fact that there are challenges around you. In fact, my father David Ibiome will always say, do not look at the problem. Don't even think about the problem. Look at the you who want to become. Look at the you want to see. Not the problem, but the you. That you that has not emerged is still existing somewhere in the spiritual. Is in the inside. That you is within. And the good news is that there's a transportation system to convey the you within to the you that the world will behold. And that is where the principle of mental development and self-development comes in. If you need to get a mentor, a coach, do it. I remember for 2 years, I didn't make hair. 2 years. And whatever comes in, I was saving it for my mental development. But obviously, I was so stuck. I was so on, my life was so on a standstill that if I don't give up on some things to build up the other, at that point, I couldn't afford the two. I couldn't afford mental development, and I could not afford I couldn't afford the hair making. So I didn't make hair for 2 years. I was now saving the money for my class. And I paid a coach to coach me. And the rest is history. And so your ability to create a growth routine. How do you create a growth routine? Identify the success routine that you desire, that is necessary for the manifestation of the person you want to become. But obviously, you can't do that until you know the you that want to become. The you want to become. You must know that you. You must see that you in the mind of your eye, the eyes of your mind. And then you now ask, what are the inputs I need to make to become this me? All right, what input do I need to make to become this person? Then you now write out the systems that you will need to put together in order to evolve to this person. Now that you've identified the systems, okay, you now set structures around the system. Okay, accountability systems. Where you need to use alarm, you need. Where you need to go for classes, you go. Where you need to get a mentor, you do. Where you need to exercise, you do. Where you need to delegate people to bring you books or research for you, you do. Whatever thing you need to do, you set up structures around that. At a point, I had to pay someone to become my accountability partner because at the point I was so stuck, I couldn't meet up. So also understand that you are not the only one who is limited. Even the strongest person in your eyes in the world is also human, and they have emotions and the feeling. The difference between them and you is because they have been able to structure their lives so that they are intentional. They're not seeing their limitation anymore. They're intentional to becoming this person that they are seeing on the inside. All right, so that's what we have today in this particular series. I believe that in the first day we are looking at roadmap to global relevance. The first day we looked at the principle of self-awareness. You cannot lead the world except you first lead you, except you first know you. Then we now look at the principle of life detox. And that was day 2 yesterday. And I said it is necessary some vital areas of your life, like the spiritual detox, mental detox, relational detox. We look at relational detox, we look at words detox. We look at all those detox. We look at social detox. And today we are looking at mental transformation as the next layer up that we emerge. You cannot become globally relevant when you don't transform your mind, when you are not reading, when you're not building capacity. You cannot influence the world when you are not first influenced. All right, so that's all for today. I believe that tomorrow we are going to go deeper to another principle that will change your world. Another principle that will change your world. All right. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Same place, same venue. Is there a word like that? And on social media, yeah, Facebook Live. And of course, do well by sharing this video to somebody who wants to learn, follow up with this series, who wants to get inspired and with proven strategies that will help them navigate the challenges of life. And follow this page, follow this channel, follow this page for more. Thank you so much for being a part of today's podcast. I love you, and I want to see you more tomorrow. Bye.